Just
wear
saying.
the GSP is going to help your neck, chest,
Oh
and
my
décolleté.
gosh, I
and you
can't
can
wait
wear
for
this
that
gorgeous
presentation.
jewelry.
All right, so actually, Deanna, in the interim, if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to ask that you take off that darker of the two bangles because I want to make sure everybody focuses on the one day only because it looks like it's both of them, but it really is just the sterling silver. Okay, the one day only starts now. It is the solid, I'm going to say this as many times as I possibly can. My apologies if you get sick of hearing it. It is solid cast sterling silver. That used to be $210. Why? Because it's solid cast designer sterling silver.
And hand polished.
It is $70 less than that $210 today only, and will not be any less than that for at least 6 months' time. In addition, we have put it on 5 easy monthly payments
Wow.
of $27.80 for one day only. It is J335343, one of the most popular wrist pieces in Peter's line. That is today as a treat for those of you who are fans and for those of you who haven't tried it yet. Yes, at the bottom of your screen, that's today's special value that's coming up next hour.
It looks familiar.
This is like our miniature version of a today's special value in the jewelry show.
This is huge.
Oh, is that true? Okay. Producer says not a lot to go around to start, so we better get into it. Same price across the board, but not the same gram weight, obviously, because the larger we go, the heavier the weight. Small, average, and large. I say this every time I present a fixed bangle. Make sure the size that you are ordering fits the larger part of your hand so that you can get it over, okay? I'm wearing a small, and I typically wear a small in any bracelet, but if you really struggle getting it over this part of your hand, go one size up. Large, there are 4 dozen already to start. All right. Why did we choose this as the one day only? Because it is everything the line represents. The ribbon and reed motif, the high polished sterling silver, solid cast. If you miss the days of picking up a piece of jewelry and going, wow, that feels good, it is back. And so I don't want you, because it's not tubing.
Nope.
It's not hollow.
Nope.
And it feels great. And it layers beautifully.
And anything you have, or you can get 3 of them, or 2 of them.
However many fit your budget.
Or
because
it goes, today people mix and match, so whatever you own, you just put it right on, and it looks great with whatever you're wearing. But I like to make a few, if you can in your budget, I would get like 3.
Right. I mean, well, for example, I took it off already, but you remember I had the timepiece on.
With your watch.
From the last show. And you've got maybe this designer timepiece that you wear all the time. And what you do is you just mix what's next to it. There is nothing that this will sit next to that it doesn't look perfect for, that it doesn't enhance, that it won't be enhanced by wearing it next to. So talk about one of those. This is like Peter Thomas Roth jewelry essentials.
Right. So one looks amazing and you can wear it alone or with whatever else you're doing. Yeah. 2 or 3, you could bangle up. You could do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just a beautiful piece. It's solid cast. It's really thick. And look how the ribbon just wraps around the reed. It's just perfectly wrapped. That is a mathematical genius equation to do. It looks so simple, but it's not.
All right, so here we go. Off to the races. The large is gone.
Good luck. I'm so happy.
Average, there's only 100 remaining. I'll put the small back on so you can get the concept of layering, but I also want to show you this. In fact, thanks guys for putting this right next. Also available and still to come in the show, the ribbon and reed cast solid sterling silver band ring, which Peter himself wears, as you can see, stacked up and layered. I pull this out because it is designed differently. That ribbon and reed does not go all the way around for comfort purposes, but in the bracelet,
it looks so cool.
It does go all the way around.
I love that
So you get that, in fact, we just shoot it from the top here. You get that high-low, you get the texture. It's impossible to do this with a flimsy amount of sterling silver. And so that's why we debut it at $210. That price tag makes a lot of sense.
And you know what? A lot of inexpensive jewelry on the inside is hollow, or there's nothing there. So this is just really nice. It's really like a piece of art you're getting at home that you could actually wear. Wearable art is so cool, and that's one of the things. I always finish the back and the front, no matter what I do.
So in the average, now there's 5 dozen remaining. We lost the large, 5 dozen in the average, and then we also have the small.
The average is the perfect size for most people. It's just going to look gorgeous. Like I said, you can have 1, 2, or 3, but you can easily have it match anything you have, because today, people wear 3, 4 bangles, 5 bangles. It doesn't matter, and there's a different story behind each one. So, when you see your friends, you could tell them, this I got here, this I got there. It's just such a nice storyteller. And this is just going to shine.
And it just fills out the story that you're telling on the wrist. Like, I know a lot of you wear the charm bracelets, the Extraordinary Life charm bracelets, and each of those has has a significant meaning to you. And when you layer this and stack this within that, it fills out that story. And I know that over time and decades, many of us collect these designer pieces and then we mix and match over time. This is one of those true designer, solid cast sterling silver pieces that I know from other designers you would expect to pay quite a bit more.
Yeah, we did well. And you know what else I like
right?
about a bangle? You could actually look at it all day long. You can't do it with an earring and a necklace, but you can with a bangle.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
That's so
You're just
true.
looking at
Bangles
it
and
yourself. And it's just so pretty and so heavy.
Yeah.
In a positive way, not in a heavy way, just solid.
Well,
it feels
I've often
like
said-
Fifth Avenue jeweler.
Yeah,
which
no,
it is.
I've often said in bracelets, I appreciate a weight, you know,
Yes,
not
because you want
an
it to-
improper fit.
No.
But weight to me in jewelry implies quality.
Look at
And
that.
if it's overly light, frankly, I'm afraid to wear it too, because if it's hollow or it's tissue thin, I'm not going to be typing or
can
washing
break it,
dishes or
bend it.
right, it will bend. You know, sterling silver is still a softer metal, and you've got to be careful with that
This
if
won't
it's
bend.
not solid. Here's another update for you. Large is gone. Average, there is a dozen remaining. We started with 500 of them. There are 100 of them now remaining.
It's really beautiful.
And this is what I always say too when we do a one day only, because I shop like you. I watch QVC and I do the back and forth. Well, do I really? I don't know. I don't know. When it's a one day price, then I go, you know what? I'll have this conversation with myself after I placed the order and received it, because you lock in the price that way. I'm not an impulse shopper, but when it comes to, ooh, it's almost gone and the price goes up, you know what? Let me go ahead, get it home, try it out, feel it, because Jen said it feels so good, right? And then make that decision, because if you do wake up tomorrow and go, you know what, that really would have been, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And you look tomorrow and the price has gone up. So in those limited opportunity situations, I believe it's worth the gamble, if you can call it that, because you have 30 days to try it out, but you won't
a good
have
gamble.
more than 12 hours to try out this price tag, because the price will go up at the end of the day.
Then you should get 3. Because
Well,
they
I'm
all
just saying,
match.
if it is in your budget, and $27 easy pay, if
Oh,
it is
come
in your
on.
budget
This
and
is
you
the
love the
best
stacking
deal,
look.
solid silver.
But here's the thing, you have to be a small.
Oh, you have
the
to be
average is-
small.
In fact,
That's okay.
you know what? I will ask one more camera shot, if you don't mind, of it on my wrist, or maybe even, it's okay if you want to show
Chantal.
Chantal, because I'm sure she's wearing the small too. Am I correct? Do you typically wear the small?
I think I'm wearing the large.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, I will ask for a close-up on me, because the small is the only one that is available. And I have a 6 1/4 inch wrist. That's small, but I want you to see how much room is still here. Maybe that will help you if you go, could I do the small? I don't know. I usually wear an average. See how much room I still have? So just think about that if you're kind of on the fence between having ordered the average and given the small a try. $27.80.
And they're
is
supposed
your
to hang
easy
low.
pay. Yeah, of course.
That's the fun of a
Movement.
bangle. Move around.
There are
make a little
fewer than
noise.
100 remaining, and that's
Love the
it.
noise where it clangs against
I
something
know.
else on your wrist.
All right, so we have some statement, signature, you will love this for the rest of your days pieces coming up, and they are both on clearance prices. Now, one of them is the